Hello there. So yeah, today, exhausting day. Uh, wake up. What I did. I read, and then I had this call, this group call we're doing, and we're about to get it started. We're about to get started doing the dials, and man, I I suck at it. I mean, I'm getting better. But still there's a lot of things to improve. And now I just realized that I will need to sacrifice a lot of things so I can become that version, so I can become great. So one of the things that I realized, it's kind of obvious, but it's not like pleasant to do it. It's like ego. I like all this fucking ego is just I don't know. Uh, it's stopping me from getting better because I was like, oh, like embarrassment. Oh shit, what will they think about me? And like, little by little, I'm learning how to just ignore that because everything that uh, interrupts me or stop me or decreases my chances of getting success, I must eliminate. Simple as that. Simple as that. So ego is one of these things. So I was trying to just learn, the the analogy of you biting into the fruit, like you don't know how to do it, so you gotta figure it out. So you gotta bite to the fruit a lot of times. So do a lot of mistakes and then learn, change your behavior, right? And was like um, the 2 hours, 2 hours, and then we had a break, and we we did it again. I think it was more like 1 hour, 1.5 hour, and I mean, there's no secret, no secret to all of that. And then I have to buy food to my dog. And then I talked with my mom. Uh, so same thing. I mean, she did ask me, okay, so we're not gonna find a job, whatever. So I explained to her, okay, I will move out. Uh, like, I mean, I did told her, I did told her, I did say to her, like, okay, if this doesn't work, I will find a 9 to 5 job, but like, just to avoid all the headache later. But there's only this way for me. I mean, for me, it's sales. I will do that. I will succeed doing that. And that gave me a lot of motivation to do it. So, and I realized that for me, hatred is a way more powerful motivator, uh, source of motivation than anything. So it's not like, oh, it's kind of strange, but because it's ego actually. So like it's not ego is completely useless, but it's more like I don't want them to be right about my future. I don't want these people like to. I don't want them to be right. I want to be right. So it's more like ego, and like this anger, this hatred of shit. I can't let them be right about me. That motivates me more than me actually achieving the outcome of making more money. And like I don't know if like this might sound like uh, rude or I don't give a fuck. As long as this is helping me to get to my goal and no one is being affected because Honestly, I just don't give a fuck anymore. I mean, they have their own lives, they have their own perspectives, and it doesn't matter. I mean, I, I, there were a lot of times that I had different plans like TikTok shop, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and I always I still remember. I explained to them like very detailed, and they just like they use words like try to, oh, that's okay. I mean, yeah, it's a good idea. But I could always feel that they didn't believe, and I don't know why I try to explain to them because I think I always want like their approval, like their support. But first of all, I never got it, any of that, and second of all, even if they did have support me, that wouldn't change the result because what's gonna dictate if I'm gonna succeed or not is not their support or the lack of their support, it's my actions. So because by the end of the day, it's just my fault, right? And all of that. I mean, if I don't succeed, it is my fault. Like I have the blame. Like I have the responsibility. And if I don't succeed, it's my fault. And if I succeed, it's my fault. Well, of course we use like fault as a negative word, not for the bad things, but I am responsible for making this happen. So it's my fault. And I'm learning how to work more because, and I'm always trying to use this, because when you know how things works, you can operate better, right? So this biohacks of performance, times to wake up, or things not to do it. For example, I feel very lethargic uh, after I lunch. So I was like, okay, so how can I improve that? So I started I told that I said that I started getting back to training. So that helps me a lot, like really a lot, the energy and everything. But they stretch, man. First of all, I mean, it's not pleasant. I mean, there's a little pleasure there. I mean, I don't know the pain. Judge me. I don't give a fuck. It's kind of good. Like that, the little pain there. Is good. Some of some of those some of those pains is good. But uh, after lunch, I do that because it's a physical activity that is not so demanding and it is not um, so hard. Let's say to the body. So that helps the blood to flow through your body. So it helps in the with the digestion. So I realized that this thing is making me more. Actually, is making me less lethargic. And okay, so why is this important, right? Because I was getting lethargic, and then I would just like lay down or not do anything. But now I do like 15 because let's say it's just ROI, right? Uh, I eat, I get lethargic, do nothing for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe even 1 hour. Which would be like a break time of a 9 to 5 job. But now, once I do like 15 minutes, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of stretch, I'm no revived, like reno renovated, renovated. So like my energy is like back again. So I just like do 15 minutes maximum, and then I can just continue doing the job. Just continue, doing the calls, rehearsing the script because I didn't. They're still getting in place the things, so I'm getting ready to actually do the job. like that is a good ROI, right? Shit, and I'm learning a lot of things. And for me, like each day is getting more clear. It's crazy. Like, I think, I think that honestly, now that I'm reflecting, I would say the chances of me giving up now is like pretty much like 1%. Like, it's pretty much impossible for me to give up now because I mean I don't care anymore. Like in the beginning, there were so many things that I was trying to keep it, like friendships, or at least I thought that was friendships. Like the support or the pride of other people. But now it's just I already like I noticed that I need to sacrifice those things. Sacrifice those things so I can, become someone great. And like in one of the videos, I told that I didn't want to become like the best salesperson in the world. And but like I changed, Em- Even though like I think I understand why I said that. It's more like um I don't know like if I will like do sales for the rest of my life. So that's why I said that. But now, at the moment that I'm reflecting, I want to be great at sales. That's all the things that matter for me now, at this moment. Maybe in the future, I will discover that I want to be a business owner. I want to be a coach. I want to be whatever. And then, when that happens, then I will figure what I will do in the future. But now, I want to become a great, a great salesperson. And for that, I gotta start from the bottom. And the bottom is cold outreach that no one is willing to do it. And I was thinking about that. The industry is fucked up because those guys, those new sales reps, they're not willing to do cold out, cold outbound. They're fucking pussies. Anyway, um, so so I want to become a great salesperson, right? Gotta learn from the bottom. The bottom, cold calling. How can I become a good cold caller during the dial? Okay, so how do I make the dial? Follow the script. How do I follow the script? You gotta read the tonality. How is the tonality? You gotta pause, emphasize. So like I'm doing this right now, like to really break it down because guess, guess who I was watching? Yes, Alex, and he was explaining how we learn and how you can become better at learning and teaching. So you gotta break it down because we got these buckets. So like someone who is charismatic. Like I've always been charismatic. Ooh, that's a good point, right? So there's and like okay, so like for me it's easy, but like for someone who's more shy, I mean, how the fuck do I do that, right? So he said like be more charismatic, smile more, nod your head when you're talking, remember people's names, uh, let me see other thing, look into their eyes, um, match their tonality, whatever. So are all these little actions that together, if you do all of them, you're gonna become someone charismatic. So for someone that who's not charismatic, you gotta explain to them in this procedure, with this procedure very operational. So and telling you this so I can't really internalize this learning. So yeah, that's why I better service person. Guys are from the bottom, cold outreach, cold calling, become cold calling, script, read the script, tonality, how to do the tonality, pause, emphasis. And like there's things that I'm still learning, you know. Especially like how to talk more clear because I tend to mumble a lot. Like this is something that is a little better now, but if a couple months back that was awful. Even it still is not the like right now it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's better. So yeah, there's all these skills, these traits I need to learn, and I need to become this person, like this version of me, and this is gonna start now with me today doing this shit. Like I can see that I'm tired, and that's good because that's a sign that I put the work today. And for now, since I'm broke, I'm fat, I'm fucked up, and I'm not saying this to oh poor me, fuck that. I'm just stating facts. Right now is the moment that I most need to do this because I'm fucked. I don't have nothing. So right now I must do this. I must do this in order to change my situation. So actually, this fucked up situation is the best situation that I can be because I have the motivation, and the motivation is the deprivation of other things. So I would like to be in shape. I would like to have a better laptop. I don't have those shit. So the fact that I don't have, there's a gap, and this gap causes me to be in suffering, pain. So this pain makes me want to move and improve my current situation. So right now, even though I'm not in the way that I would like to be, this is the best situation so I can become someone great in the future. So yeah, that's the best situation possible. So I can become someone great in the future. And I won't give up. Uh, I can't give up. Like I said, I just gotta continue doing what I'm doing and then doing a ton shit of volume, getting feedback from people that who are already there where I want to be, implementing those feedbacks in my execution and sticking with it a time and sticking with it long enough, I will inevitably win. Inevitably. Daniel, I will win. Uh, and I mean, I'm actually very glad that I'm doing these videos because shit, man, it's crazy, right? We all will die, and no one is gonna remember us, right? But when you record a video, mm, maybe someone will know that you exist. And if someone is watching this, I don't know. I don't know when you're watching this. If you're watching this right now, in my journey to become someone great. If you're watching this in the future, I am already someone that reached there, and I will probably be aiming for something way more greater. But anyway, and yeah, this version, become that version of success. For me to become some, so I can become the person, I gotta do what the actions that this person does. So if I want to become a good cold caller, if I want to become a good salesperson, I gotta do this fucking shit, this cold calling. So yeah, oh shit, I just got a little lost in the end. But anyway, You got the general idea, right? So yeah, just don't give up. Stick with the plan. Continue doing what you're doing, and you will most definitely win. Getting the feedbacks, you get it. For people who are already there, implementing them in your execution, you will win. We will win. So yeah, man, take care.